Hello everybody, my name is Kale. Welcome into my channel and welcome into my first time watching The Thing from 1982. It has been a very long time since I last watched a John Carpenter movie, and still to date the only John Carpenter movie I watched, Halloween. I reacted to that way back in the first year of having this channel, and I just haven't touched another John Carpenter movie since. I'm not sure why, but today we are correcting that. We are finally checking out another movie of his. Thank you so much to everyone on my Patreon who voted in the horror poll that I put up. That is why I'm watching this movie today. I put up The Thing alongside Misery, Friday the 13th, and The Fly. And I'm pretty sure The Fly is another John Carpenter film that I would like to get to eventually. As the way that all my polls work on Patreon, it's not necessarily a vote for the only one I'm going to watch. It's basically vote for the movie I'm going to watch first. So 45% of the voters voted for The Thing. And going into this movie, I do not know who acts in this. I do not know what The Thing is. And in fact, that's probably why it's called The Thing, is because the characters in the movie don't even know what it is. So they just call it The Thing. That's my assumption anyway. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect. I don't know the story. I just know that this movie is very well loved. I know this movie is iconic. I know that anytime horror comes up, it's a movie that always gets suggested and recommended. And I also want to thank everybody that has put this through as a suggestion on my movie reaction forum that I've always linked in every single video description and pinned comment. Feel free to keep your suggestions coming for movies and shows to react to. And I just want to thank you so much for being here. If you are new here, hello. So nice having you here. Make sure to check out my channel for a ton of reactions, and not everything I've reacted to is on YouTube. I do have a ton of exclusives over on my Patreon, which is definitely the best way to support what I do if you have been enjoying the YouTube videos. And with that, I don't want to wait anymore. Let's go ahead and get into this movie and see what it's about. Kurt heckin' Russell! Oh my gosh, okay, cool. Oh, this name I recognize. I should mention, I also don't know what kind of horror this is. I don't know if this is a psychological horror or... yeah, I don't know what subgenre of horror we're dealing with here. It's a UFO. One thing I will say right now, the logo for this movie is awesome. Antarctica Winter 1982. Sweet dog. Now I'm sad. I'm already wondering where all that was filmed. Alaska, my province, Alberta, BC, Colorado maybe? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Oh my gosh. All that hair. Oh.
Cheating bitch.
What's he doing?
Circling the camp. It's Norwegian.
What are... Oh. Oh. What is going on?
George, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Are you?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Yeah, no biggie. I just got shot in the leg. Can't believe that one guy was literally trying to find that in the snow.
Easy. Yes.
That man has a fantastic beard.
What were they doing flying that low? Shooting at a dog. At us.
Cabin fever, who knows?
U.S. number 31 calling McMurdo. Urgent.
Nobody.
Get a hold of anybody. We gotta report this mess.
Look, I haven't been able...
He's trying. Now that's a way to get around.
Maybe we had war with Norway.
I was wondering when El Capitan was gonna get a chance to use his pop gun.
How long they been stationed there?
It says here only 8 weeks.
Well, that's not long enough for guys to go bunkers.
Bullshit, Bonham.
Unless...
We started with 10. There'd be 8 others left.
How do we know? Guys as crazy as that could have done a lot of damage to their own before they got to us. I want to go up.
In this weather?
Bennings?
Shit, Doc, I'll give you the lift. No problem.
Loaded with kerosene. I count 15 cans.
McCready! Mac, get your gear on!
Yeah, we're hauling out. Not the greatest weather for it, though.
Those clouds keep moving over the sun, we're gonna get a whiteout. We get caught in that, you can scratch one doctor and one pilot.
This is real thin. It'll clear as soon as you get up. If you don't want to fly, we don't fly.
You really want to save those crazy Swedes, huh?
Norwegians. I'm gonna have to read the map because I'm gonna be busy.
He knows what he's doing.
Poor dog. I'm sure we'll get that question answered of like, why were they trying to kill the dog?
Knowles, will you turn that crap down? I'm trying to get some sleep. I was shot today.
We want to. We'll do.
I love how quiet it is and you can only hear and it just keeps getting farther, farther and farther away. They've got a decent setup here. I like that they've got like a bar. Oh no, I was, I was bracing for the dog to attack that guy, and we only just see the shadows of it. But no, fades away before that, which means that didn't necessarily happen. Can't tell what's on fire. Okay, wow. Their whole post.
Hey, Sweden!
Not Swedish, Mac, the Norwegian.
I can't with this hat. It just looks so big. Oh.
Mac!
That is a huge gash. It's crazy that the blood is all frozen.
What the hell happened here?
Great question. Whatever it is must have been in that spaceship that kicked the movie off. Crash landed in Antarctica.
Anything?
It's all in Norwegian. Could be important work. I want to take it back with us.
Well, it's getting late. Let's hurry it up.
Do they happen to have an English to Norwegian dictionary handy? Love the music.
Maybe they found a fossil. The remains of some animal buried in the ice and they chopped it up. But where is it?
Look at this.
What is that? Is that a man in there or something?
Looked like multiple people to me. And the way that this building looks, it makes it seem like it happened such a long time ago, but then, I don't know, those two guys that were in the helicopter, it feels like they were, like, escaping this. I love how much of a character this dog is. Like, this dog has been present, I feel like, more than the humans in this movie at this point.
We found this.
Oh, I can just imagine the smell. It looks human-like, but it looks like two. That's like two heads and two faces. This looks really good. Like just from a practical, like, oh my gosh, the work to make that. Already, claps to the artists on this movie. That looks so good. Yeah, this dog's like, fuck y'all for bringing this in here.
You reach anybody yet?
We're 1,000 miles from nowhere, man, and it's gonna get a hell of a lot worse before it gets any better.
Well, stick to it, Window. Stick to it.
Nothing wrong with this Norwegian. Physiologically, anyway.
Well, what we got here is what appears to be, anyway, a normal set of internal organs. Seem to be normal.
Our faces are like melted together. All right. I have so many questions.
One, door number 2.
Oh my
door
god,
number
I
3.
love
And I
this
think
show.
that, Dawn's
Throwback, holy. One of my favorite things as a kid was watching really old game shows.
Clark, will you put this mutt with the others where he belongs?
That dog doesn't look... Okay, whew. Sorry, literally thought that dog lying down right there was dead. I didn't realize they had so many dogs here. Okay, that one is on extremely high alert. I don't want to see dogs die in this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't want to watch. Oh my god. My poor dog. Not a horror movie making me cry. Yeah, yeah. It like spidered the dog. I'm gonna have to watch that again in editing properly because I want to appreciate the effect work.
Mac wants the flamethrower.
Mac wants the what?
That's what he said. Now move.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's terrifying. Holy moly, that's terrifying. What else are you supposed to do?
Burn it!
Oh god, that's creepy. Well, well, we know why that dog was running away now. And I don't even know which dog, like, was that dog the one that turned... I'm sorry, I, like, had to turn away because that just was... That was so shocking. Also not me being like, I hope the dogs don't get hurt. Fuck. Where do you even begin to autopsy this?
Oh.
God, this design work is crazy. Like, whoever thought this up to make.
It's an organism that imitates other life forms, and it imitates them perfectly. It tried to digest them, absorb them, and in the process shape its own cells to imitate them.
That's terrifying.
That's not dog. It's imitation. We got to it before it had time to finish.
Finish what?
Finish imitating these dogs.
So it can make itself look exactly like...
Clark,
Yeah.
did you notice anything strange about the dog? Anything at all?
Strange. No.
It's just awfully quiet.
Just wandering around camp all day.
It's kind of normal behavior, is it not?
Wasn't put in the kennel until last night.
Right.
Uh-oh.
What the hell you looking at me like that for?
I don't know, it's probably nothing.
How much more of this crap is there?
Well, 9 hours, I'd say.
We can't learn anything from this.
Guess not.
Are we starting at the very most recent recorded stuff and working our way backward?
Seems like they were spending a lot of their time in a little place northeast of their camp, about 5 or 6 miles.
What's that?
It looks like something buried under the ice.
It's bigger than that block of ice you found.
That man's nose piercing and is in a really unique spot. I meant to say that earlier. Just forgot.
This is it, the place where they were spending most of their time.
Pretty nasty out, Mac. 35 knots.
Screw it, I'm gonna go up anyway.
Not alone. Okay. There she is, the ship. Love the music right now.
Jesus, how long you figure this has been in the ice?
I'd say the ice it's buried in is 100,000 years old, at least.
And those Norwegians blew it up.
Yeah.
So he's been chilling for that long. Damn. Oh, but yeah, their dig site is here.
Thousands of years ago, it crashes, and this thing gets thrown out, or crawls out, and it ends up freezing in the ice.
I just cannot believe any of this voodoo bullshit.
Charles, happens all the time, man.
I don't know
What
what
are you disrespectful men been tossing his dirty drawers in the kitchen trash can? Huh? But now I want my kitchen clean, all right?
Now, how's this motherfucker wake up after thousands of years in the ice?
And how can it look like a dog?
I don't know how. Because it's from outer space. What do you want from me? Ask him.
You buy any of this, Blair?
Didn't say a word. Damn. Kinda can't really tell them apart. And then just keeps combining over and over again. Oh no. Oh no! That's a really high probability. 27,000 hours from first contact. Just over 3 years.
Mac, we're moving those things out of the lab into the storeroom. Can you come get your stuff?
This has a lot of holes in it.
Right.
Doc says we gotta lock him up, stash him in here and lock him up.
I have to talk to you. I'm tired of talking, Fix. I just want to get up to my shack and get drunk.
Mac, it's important.
What is it?
We ought to just burn these things.
Can't burn the find of the century.
I
That's gonna
mean,
win somebody the Nobel Prize.
why are we thinking about that instead of just focusing on making sure that we don't get more of that? Oh no.
You got the
No,
keys.
no. Oh no.
There's something wrong with Blair. He's locked himself in his room and he won't answer the door. So I took one of his notebooks from the lab.
Yeah.
It could have imitated 1 million life forms on 1 million planets. Now it wants life forms on Earth.
It's getting cold in here, Fuchs, and I haven't slept.
Wait a minute.
Take him seriously.
Be alone and in close proximity with the life form to be absorbed. There is still cellular activity in these burned remains. They're not dead yet.
Okay, take it seriously, please.
Let's go, Bennings. I gotta get some sleep.
Oh boy. Oh no. Ooh.
It's Bennings.
All right, it's about to be stress time.
Bennings was right there, Mac. I swear to God it had a hold of him.
Oh, sucks.
It isn't Bennings.
Wow. Love that. That really sucks To have to, like, when the thing still looks like your friend, and then you have to do that. Ugh.
There was one of those things out there trying to imitate him, Gary.
McCready, I know Bennings. I've known him for 10 years. He's my friend.
He's gone.
You sure that's all of them? We cleaned out the storehouse, the lab, there is nothing left. Where's Blair?
Yeah. I wonder if it's already, like, completely imitated Blair.
I can't find Blair. Windows is in the radio room, still trying to get through. Everyone else is in the rec room.
You go on, I'll be in a minute.
Blair? Blair?
Bloody interferes, I'll kill him! Just leave it here.
He smashed up some of the chopper pretty good. Go see if he got to the tractor.
Nobody gets in and out of here. Nobody!
Oh, crap. Yeah, okay. Just trying to prevent everyone from leaving.
Most of you don't know what's going on around here. Hold on!
Christ.
Yeah, this is a problem.
And he's killed the rest of the dogs.
Oh.
Go around to the map room door. Talk to him.
No dog's making 1,000 miles to the coast.
Come on, man. You don't want to hurt anybody.
I'll kill you!
Can we talk? Is that possible? Poor Windows.
All right, bring him up. Yeah.
Oh no. That's so heartbreaking, dude. But yeah, what he said about no dog makes it 1,000 miles through the cold. I mean, a husky might. A husky might. They're built for the cold.
How you doing, old boy?
I don't know who to trust.
Valid. They probably feel the same way about you.
Trust's a tough thing to come by these days. Tell you what, why don't you just trust in the Lord?
Watch Clark.
Clark. Creatures that can imitate. Probably one of the more terrifying type of creatures.
Radio's gone.
So are the choppers.
Yeah, we're completely cut off. Hold up till spring. Wait for the rescue team.
No, we don't wait. Somebody in this camp ain't what he appears to be. Right now, that may be one or two of us. By spring, it could be all of us.
So how do we know who's human? If I was an imitation, a perfect imitation, how would you know if it was really me?
Yeah. Like, does the thing soak up, like, all memories and stuff, too? Because, yeah, then if you ask...
I've been thinking about a blood serum test. Could mix it with uncontaminated blood. Suppose if there's a reaction, we'd know who isn't human.
We've got whole blood in storage.
Keep an eye on Clark. He's close to that dog.
We need Blair's help. He's the only one who knows what this organism
He's
is
too far
capable of.
gone, Fuse. But get the rest of his notebooks.
Gary! Hey, you guys, come here!
Well, no more blood.
Somebody opened it, closed it, and then locked it.
Great.
Well, who's got access to it?
Everybody? Or only him?
I guess I'm the only one.
Oh, no.
And I got the only key.
Oh, no.
Oh, that test have worked, Doc?
Oh, I think so, yes.
Who else could have used that key?
Nobody. I just give it to Copper whenever he needs it.
As soon as I'm finished, I return it right away.
How did anybody get through it? Accusing everybody! Hey, no, stop it!
Oh, this is just going to become everyone fighting everyone.
Take it! Window! Window!
Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
Put that down.
You guys gonna listen to Gary? You gonna let him give the orders? I mean, he could be one of those things.
Put the gun down.
I feel like it could be anybody, right? Oh, brother. Easy.
I don't know about Copper, but I give you my word I did not go near that blood. And I guess you'll all feel a little easier if somebody else was in charge. I'm sorry, fellas, but I'm not up to it.
I'll take it.
Hell, you will. Be somebody a little more even-tempered, Childs.
Him. So it seems like the thing is like kind of strategic about this because like it doesn't seem like it necessarily has to attack and imitate another being immediately. It kind of like picks and chooses when.
I know I'm human. If you were all these things, then you'd just attack me right now.
Should have just waited literally 20 seconds.
It's vulnerable out in the open. If it takes us over, then it has no more enemies. We're gonna find out who's who. All right, Doc. Gary and Clark, move over there away from the others. Norris, you and Childs, shoot him up with morphine. Tie him down in the rec room and watch him. Fuchs, you start working on a new tap.
I need Doc's help. Yeah, you don't want to drug me. Mac, I'm not a prisoner.
Stressful.
I'm gonna hide this tape when I'm finished. If none of us make it, at least there'll be some kind of record. We still have nothing to go on. I think it rips through your clothes when it takes you over. Windows found some shredded long johns, but the name tag was missing. Nobody trusts anybody now.
Yeah, that's rough.
We're all very tired.
Mm-hmm. Not a good way to be, but I get it, like...
You trust anybody now. There's nothing else I can do. R.J. McCready, helicopter pilot, U.S. Outpost number 31.
So he recorded over the part where he said nobody trusts anybody now, right?
McCready, I've been thinking, if a small particle of this thing is enough to take over an entire organism, then everyone should prepare their own meals. And I suggest we only eat out of cans.
Yeah, good thought.
Who's that?
Anybody see Fuchs? Somebody blew out a fuse in the lab. Why don't you come with me and we'll look outside? You and Windows check the inside.
I ain't going with Windows. I'll go with Childs.
Hey, fuck you, Palmer!
I'm going with you.
Who says I want you going with me?
All right, cut the bullshit!
Is it really McCready?
We all meet back here in 20 minutes regardless. And everybody watch whoever you're with. Real close. Hey, Blair, have you seen Fuchs?
I don't want to stay out here anymore. I want to come back inside. I'm not going to harm anybody, and there's nothing wrong with me. I'd like to come back inside. Now, you got my promise. Hey, wait a minute. You got to let me come back inside.
Feel bad for him. Is that the guy that found his...
Fuchs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would it burn him?
Flare! Maybe he tried to burn it. Maybe he burned himself before it could get to him.
Yeah, I guess like was a piece of it left in the shirt or jacket?
Tell the others we found Fuchs. We'll be in as soon as we can.
Where are we going?
Up to my shack.
What the hell for?
Because when I left yesterday, I turned the lights off.
Oh no.
How long have they been out there?
40, 45 minutes.
We better start closing off the outside doors.
Okay, but if one of you is already, then you're preventing your own escape.
Hey! All of you, come here!
Is he? I feel like he is.
Close that door.
Where's McCready?
I cut him loose on the line up by his shack. We were up checking around his place. I found this. It was stashed in his own oil furnace. Wind must have dislodged it, but I don't think he saw me find it. I made sure I got ahead of him. He's one of them.
When do you think it got to him?
I don't know.
If it did get to him.
Hey, look, Childs, come on.
Oh gosh. I hate that nobody can trust anybody.
Where were you? That's what it was! The players against each other!
Let's open it. Hell no.
You think he's changed into one of those things? Childs! What if we're wrong about him?
Why then we're wrong?
Supply window.
Childs has got to know damn well I cut it.
Whatever the hell you are!
Anyone messes with me and the whole camp goes.
Yikes.
Put those torches on the floor and back off.
I don't know who to believe. I don't know who to trust either.
You asshole.
You'd have done the same thing.
Don't argue with him.
Where's the rest? Anybody touches me, and we go.
Oh no. Is it him?
Not breathing! One to the dock. Get him in here. And bring the others. Now nobody gets out of my sight.
Yeah, isn't that the smart thing to stick together as a group right now? Because if the thing needs to be alone with someone else, and only one...
Wheel that defibrillator over here.
Clear?
Holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Was him. Oh no. No, 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 no. Guys.
We're on fire, McWade! We're on fire! All right, go!
Is nobody noticing this?
Window, get in!
Nobody sees that. Okay, you see it now? How are you all missing that? Okay, thank God.
Gotta be fucking kidding.
Palmer, tie everybody down real tight.
What for?
For your health.
Come on, let's rush him. He's not gonna blow us all up.
No, wait a minute. He wasted Norris pretty quick, didn't he?
That's close enough, Clark.
He ain't tying me up.
Clark is convinced that MacReady is a thing. Jeez. He was one too, wasn't he? Oh, maybe not.
This is bullshit, Mac.
We're gonna draw a little bit of everybody's blood. Because we're gonna find out who's the thing. Every little piece is an individual animal with a built-in desire to protect its own life.
Yeah.
You see, when a man bleeds, it's just tissue. But blood from one of you things won't obey when it's attacked. It'll try and survive.
Got such pretty eyes.
Crawl away from a hot needle, say.
Windows.
I guess you're okay. Now I'll show you what I already know.
It's a crock of shit.
Now, Clark.
And Clark was human, huh? Which makes you a murderer, don't it?
I mean, it's technically self-defense because Clark was coming at him with a knife, so.
This is pure nonsense. Doesn't prove a thing.
That was my thought. I'm like,
I
what
thought
if
you'd
this
feel that
test
way,
is
Gary.
not accurate?
We'll do you last.
What is it?
Okay, test works. Now we know. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. I feel like those... Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, yeah. This is terrifying. He is swallowing him whole. I need to look up like how these practical effects were done. How many of us are left now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I don't even remember how many we started with.
McCready, get ready! Come on, hurry up! Coming back! Furnace, for God's sake!
Can we maybe untie them from each other first, just in case?
Get me out of here!
All right, eyebrows is good.
Get me the hell! Come on, get me out of here! Come on, get me out of here!
Oh wait, it was him. Okay, right. He said we're testing him last. Never mind. Gary. Right. Sorry, name mix-up. Oh, he's fine anyway too. So.
I know you, gent.
Just us 4 left.
I'd rather not spend the rest of this winter
Tied to this fucking couch!
So what about Blair?
We're going out to give Blair the test. If he tries to make it back here and we're not with him, burn him.
How'd he get out? The door was bolted from the outside.
Blair? Blair's been busy out here all by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Something he's been making.
It's a ship of some kind. He stole the parts from the helicopter.
That means...
Smart SOB. Put it together piece by piece.
Where was he trying to go?
Any place but here.
I don't want to necessarily assume that means he's a thing that's like trying to leave.
I think I saw Charles outside the main entrance of the camp.
What's he doing outside?
Didn't we say we were supposed to stick together?
He got back inside and blew the generator. It wants to freeze now. Whether we make it or not, we can't let the thing freeze again. Maybe we'll just warm things up a little around here.
We're not getting out of here alive, but neither's that thing.
The thought just crossed my mind about how like sad I was at the very start of this movie because those 2 guys were trying to shoot the dog. Rewatching this is gonna hit a whole lot differently, that's for sure. Well, they're starting to make this place look a lot like the other place, the Norwegian outpost. I am really glad we're not in like a sole survivor type of situation right now. I'm glad that there's still a few people left and working together.
The generator's gone.
Any way we can fix it?
Probably not.
It's gone, McCready.
Yeah.
We gotta bring this whole place right down into the ice. Plancher's in the old storage room. Nall's down by the generator.
I feel like this must mean that nobody makes it out, right? You're destroying everything and it's going to be a long time until another team comes out here. Damn it. Damn it. Whatever is in him is being strategic. Oh, oh. Oh. No, it's just no. No. Stay.
How's it coming in there?
Lucky that it stopped. Oh gosh, it's getting really big. Oh my god. Oh my. God. Slowest piece of dynamite stick ever. Ugh.
Yeah, fuck you too!
That was Blair, a dog, probably Nulls, all in one. It's giving Rat King vibes. Is MacReady the last one left? So maybe we do have a sole survivor situation here. Oh shit, hello.
You the only one who made it?
Not the only one. Where were you?
Thought I saw Blair. Got lost in the storm. Fire's got the temperature up all over the camp. Won't last long, though.
Neither will we.
How will we make it?
Maybe we should.
Is this okay? I know that I realize the movie is just about over. Is this Keith David?
What do we do?
Why don't we just wait here for a little while?
What else can you do?
See what happens.
Yeah. Song has no business being so catchy for a horror movie. Okay, I'm glad he's not the only one. Cool. I gotta look at the cast. That was Keith David. Oh my god. I am appalled at myself that I only just realized in the very last scene of the entire movie. I truly did not recognize younger him and his younger voice. It wasn't until that final scene, for whatever reason, the angle of him, the angle of his face, and then the way that his voice sounded, I suddenly then realized. Claps to the stunt team. Y'all did great. Based on the story, who goes there? I'll have to look into that. All right, everybody. That was The Thing. Wow. That was so much more than I thought it was going to be. I can't handle so many of the scenes that we watched, but I think for me, nothing will top the feeling that I experienced with the dog in the dog kennel. I've never felt so shocked and bothered and emotionally devastated because dogs, man. I love dogs so much, and I will always get emotional over their deaths, even if I do not know them. So the fact that the dog was the thing essentially destroyed itself to attack the other dogs and convert them. Like, it was awful, it was scary, and it was also heartbreaking. And that mix of feelings, I'll never forget. I will never forget how I felt during that scene. So for me, that scene stands out above all the rest in terms of, I guess, effectiveness on me. So I'm relieved that it was the very first scene. There were scenes after it, though, that I mean were still memorable and still great. Norris, the stomach, arms being bitten off scene, yeah, that was also pretty brutal. The one guy getting swallowed up by the other guy, that was really cool to watch. Yeah, I think once the shock of the dog scene was over and I was recovered from that, then moving forward, I was so interested in like the practical effects of it and wanting to focus in on it, because that dog scene was like the first time we were actually getting to see it. It set the tone. It set the tone for the rest of the movie, being like, yeah, this is what the thing looks like. This is what you can expect. Here you go. And so then from then on, I mean, yeah, there were still some moments that were difficult to watch, but I kind of knew what to expect. So then I was able to watch a little bit more and then truly appreciate the practical work that went into this. And I cannot wait to go online and read about how they did some of these scenes, the people involved and like the ideas that they had, where they pulled it from. Like, yeah, it was really, really well done. I dig so much practical work. That's why I need to stick with movies from this time. Not that I only want to watch movies from this time, but like movies like this remind me why I want to continue to watch so many movies from this time, because all practical, right? And it just hits so good and it's awesome. So yeah, what a terrifying concept though. I really like how they portrayed the immediate distrust that everyone had for one another and the paranoia that was setting in, right? Because, yeah, I mean, if the thing can... I mean, they had the dog in there for a long time and never suspected, right? I mean, I didn't suspect either. I should have. This movie's going to be completely different now when I rewatch it because now that I know the dog was the thing the whole time. I mean, yeah, that opening scene is going to hit so different now. Like, those Norwegians were trying to destroy it. And the one Norwegian that was shouting at them, he was straight up just trying to warn them. He was trying to explain. Poor guy doesn't know English. It's unfortunate. Yeah. And they never did try to... I mean, again, unless you had a Norwegian to English dictionary, like you would not be able to translate the documents, which they may have written all that down. They may have written down what they were going through, but yeah, language barriers, man. They're a lot easier now with all the technology that we have in our pockets, but back then, not so much. Yeah, I think the opening scene is definitely gonna be a lot more sad, I think, watching it now. I mean, I already was sad, but it's because I didn't like that the dog was being shot at, but obviously it was for a good reason. They were just unsuccessful. So yeah, I don't know. This was great. I really dig the score. The score was phenomenal. The score was really good. I like how like boppy a lot of the songs were. Like they didn't feel as like tension inducing as like the Halloween theme. That has like a horror-y vibe to it. I feel like the music for this, because it was synth and just kind of had like a good beat to it, it made me want to like do this the whole time and like dance along with it. It didn't really give me... I'm talking about the main theme. There were other songs, I think, in this that definitely made me feel a little bit more tense, you know, as we're making our way through this. But yeah, the score was just fantastic overall, so I really enjoyed that. Yeah, just experiencing this with the guys and kind of being in their shoes as well, like not knowing who could be the thing right now. And the initial people that were not who I expected either, which is great. I love when movies can successfully do that and kind of subvert expectations a little bit. So that was really fun. And I also like that the thing wasn't... You know, it kind of reminds me of Alien, actually. Like, yes, the movie is called The Thing, and The Thing is obviously the largest presence, but we don't see it that often. Like when they do show it and show it attacking, it doesn't last very long. Those scenes did not make up the bulk of this, right? We spend our time with these guys trying to work through their distrust and paranoia and trying to work together, but trying to work together through that distrust, which is really, really hard. The blood scene where they were taking everybody's blood and doing that test, that I think was a great idea. And it was effective at the end of the day. Yeah, it was fun to experience this. This was a really good time. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to rewatch it. I can't wait to focus in a little bit more on the practical work and just have even more appreciation for all of that. One thing I do want to do really quick, though, I want to Google who the dog was. Because I'm just curious. Jed, oh, good boy. Jed was an American animal actor known for his roles in the movies White Fang 2, Oh, this is the dog from The Journey of Ned again. I have a reaction to that. It's a Patreon exclusive. I don't think I'll ever edit it for the channel, but if you're interested, you can go on over to Patreon and check that out. And then The Thing, he was born in 1977 and died in 1995. He was a Vancouver Island Wolf Alaskan Malamute hybrid. Oh, good boy. That's so cool. Love it. Love that for him. It's always fun when like I Google who the animal was, and then it turns out they were in another movie that I've seen before. I'm just like, ah, cool. I definitely liked the wolf in The Journey of Ned again. So that's so fun. I think the only thing I have left to say is that I get it. I get why so many of you have suggested this. I get why so many of you voted for this. I understand why there's so many reactions to it. What a fantastic movie. I already now cannot wait to continue with more of John Carpenter's movies. I believe he has more movies that kind of have this vibe. Yeah, I want to make my way through all of the big ones, all of the recommended ones. So yeah, this is a good time. I really hope you enjoyed my reaction. I'm already looking forward to your comments down below. With that, I am going to go to Letterboxd now to see what some other people have to say about The Thing. So let's go check it out. Average rating 4.4 stars out of 5. That tracks. Yep. Brandon, if they just told The Thing it was a good boy, none of this would have happened. 4.5 stars. For almost 40 years, people have been asking if it's MacReady or Childs, when the answer is neither. The credits clearly say that John Carpenter is the thing. 4 stars. Everyone has to realize that these gentlemen are the ones who invented Among Us back in 1982. And finally, 5 stars. If you ever meet someone who says his heart didn't jump out of his chest during the blood test scene, he is a liar. And with that, I now turn it to you and ask you to leave your comments down below about The Thing. Do you love this movie? Let me know all the reasons why. If you don't care for this one, I'd also be interested to know why. Give me all the fun facts, especially because I am so interested in learning about how they filmed this and all of that. Oh, you know what? I meant to look up where this was filmed. Where was The Thing? 1982. Because I do. Alaska checks out. BC, Canada. Ayo. Awesome. Let me open this. I'm ignoring the AI generated bullshit at the top of Google. All right, locations. BC, Alaska, and LA, California. Makes sense. So where in BC? 50 miles north of Stewart in Northwest British. Oh yeah, they were very far north. Yep. Makes sense. Cool. Awesome. All right, back to the ending of this. Make sure to hit that like button on this video if you did enjoy this reaction. I cannot wait to read your comments. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please click here to do so. If you want to watch something else of mine, click on over here. I'll put my horror playlist down here as well. And to everyone on Patreon whose names just went by, thank you so much for your support. And with that, we will see you in the next reaction. Take care, everybody.